everybody, welcome to Previews Reviews, coming to you from Stadium Comics, located in Shoppers World Mall in beautiful Brampton, Ontario. Here are your hosts, Kevin Hickey and Ricky Lima.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this episode of Previews Reviews, which takes a look at statues, toys, action figures, and other collectibles coming into stores starting in February 2013. I'm Kevin Hickey.
And I am Ricky Lima.
And Ricky, please tell everybody that's watching out there, I know that they've been anticipating this. They want to know where this show's coming to them from.
We're in Stadium Comics in Brampton, Ontario, Canada. The cloth on this table, the percent sign in our sales, the F in Fatal.
Pretty lame. These are getting lamer and lamer, Ricky. I advise you to go back to the drawing table and work on them for next time. Previews is the magazine that retailers use to order all kinds of awesome pop culture products out of. And, you know, that ranges from comics to toys to statues to t-shirts and apparel, all kinds of stuff. It's literally chock full of new stuff every time this comes out. And this is for stuff that comes out starting in February 2013. It's about 2 months ahead. And you need to let your comic shop know the kind of stuff that you want to see in the store. If you want a $500 statue, your comic shop's probably just not going to order it on a whim. You're going to have to go in there and tell them, hey, I want to spend $500 on this statue.
It's true.
And then they'll probably be able to get it in for you. Maybe you have to put a deposit down. I don't know. It depends on the store. Walk into your local shop. Have a look through this if you're interested in stuff. They might have some copies for you to buy. And then let us know what you're looking for. That's how the world works. Let's start everything off with Game of Thrones, Jon Snow, and Ghost. There is a spiritual bond between Jon Snow and his direwolf companion Ghost. Like Jon, the wolf cub was set apart from his siblings, and he leaves Winterfell with Jon to the Wall. Attuned to danger with a preternatural sense, Jon and Ghost team as if one. No detail has been spared in this faithful replica, crafted expressly for Dark Horse's program by the sculptors at Gentle Giant Studios. The large size and meticulous detailing make this a piece for the true collector.
Ooh. Can you explain the names in Game of Thrones? There's like Ned, Jon Snow. Like, what?
Jon Snow's a bastard. A lot of people call him the Bastard. Because he's the bastard son of Ned Stark. Ned Stark had him as a result of an extramarital affair. And then there's Jon Snow, and then there's Ned Stark, and then there's Robb Stark. And then
Robb Stark?
Yeah, man.
For a fantasy novel, this is a pretty crappy
name.
And
then the names get a little bit more...
Right, but
then you have, like, Arya Stark.
But that seems so, like, inconsistent. You have Robb, Ned, Arya, and
then you have, like, stuff like Daenerys.
Yeah, like, what?
And Khal Drogo.
These namings seem really, like, inconsistent. Is it weird? Like,
but I should say Ned is a short form of Nedard.
Okay.
So that's a little weird, right?
There you go. That's better.
And if it's any consolation to you, John is spelled Jon, not John.
What about Robb?
Robb is spelled with 2 B's. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
So it's different, Ricky.
Whoa.
Different. Now, you still haven't watched Game of Thrones, eh?
I'm starkly against incest.
Is it because I haven't watched any Adventure Time?
Yeah,
is that
dude.
why?
It's big.
Your stand that you're making?
Screw you, man.
I don't agree with it. You're missing out on a lot of good stuff.
Here, we'll exchange DVDs. You give me first season of Game of Thrones, I'll give you first season of
I don't trust you.
What?
I don't trust you. Ghost is awesome, though. He's this huge, like, white wolf. They call him a dire wolf because a dire wolf is like... It's like a wolf, but 2 times the size of a wolf.
Okay.
Right? And nothing bad better happen to this wolf, because when it comes to, like, TV shows and movies... When, like, an animal dies or something, I always get, like, way more sad than when a person dies. People can die, whatever, like, kill off Jon Snow at some point. I don't know if that's going to happen, but if it does, that's fine. Just don't kill that goddamn wolf. I'll kill you, TV.
I'm tearing up right now.
Yeah, exactly, right? This statue is 13 inches high, so it's over a foot tall, and it's 16 inches wide. It's also limited to only 500 pieces, Ricky. Just 500 is going to exist worldwide.
That's crazy, man.
That's going to drive the price up. And the price for this is $349.99.
Whoa, man.
And it's going to ship in June 2013.
That's a lot of money. But it is super rare, so I guess.
I think they'll find 500 buyers for it. I think there's 500 people out there that
I think so.
that have a lot of money and really like Game of Thrones. So we'll have to see what happens. But I'm sure they'll have no problem selling it.
Up next, we have Batman Arkham City Series 4 figures. Set inside the heavily fortified walls of a sprawling district in the heart of Gotham City, it's filled with the most murderous villains from DC Comics' Batman universe. But Batman is ready to tackle it with all new gadgets and his greatest and most dangerous allies. In the set is Deadshot, Nightwing, Batman, and Talia, which is good because he'll need all the help he can get for his journey into the darkest corners of Gotham City. Based on the blockbuster video game published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment, developed by Rocksteady Studios, and licensed by DC Entertainment.
Interesting.
A lot of fingers in that pie.
A lot of fingers in that pot. Maybe that's why they keep pumping out these sets. We're up to 4 sets now in Arkham City.
It's crazy, man. Give it up.
The game is like over a year old now, right?
Yeah, man.
Is there any character that they haven't done yet from Arkham City, or have they pretty much used up the list? Characters.
Well, I'm sure there's some like B-list characters that's never been used before.
Is there like any rats or something that running around the facility that they need to make into a character, or random generic asylum doctor?
Well, they even have Calendar Man, and you know how B-list Calendar Man is, so.
Hey, look out for Series 5. He's probably on his way.
Hopefully.
The one thing I will say about these Arkham City figures and the Arkham Asylum figures that came before it is they do seem to have quite a big increase in value in the aftermarket. There's some figures in the Arkham Asylum set, for instance Bane, that are worth $200 to $300 right now, and a lot of there's a lot of Arkham City figures that are worth anywhere from $40 to $100 as well. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, if you're a collector of figures, it's not a bad set to bank on. And at least in this set, we've got 4 characters and no real lame generic guys like in the last
with the
set with those 2 clown thugs. We've got them up right here behind us. They're still there. Don't worry, they're not going anywhere anytime soon. Nobody's breaking down our doors for those clown thugs.
See, what sucks is there are clown thugs in the game that they're both missing arms, right? So one's missing one arm, the other one's missing the other, and they're kind of like a tag team thing.
Oh, because you got one's got...
Yeah.
Okay.
And why didn't they make those? They could have easily just took off one of the arms.
Series 5, man. Just wait. These figures are going to be $22.95 each, all right? And they're going to ship in March 2013, so not too long.
Yeah, that's not bad.
We have to wait for them.
But hopefully they don't make Series 5, because pretty much milking the cow now. It's like, give it up, man. Give it up.
Well, is there, what's the next new game from DC? Is it that Injustice game?
Yeah, Injustice.
So maybe we've got 6 years of Injustice figures coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
Next up, we have an awesome Venom statue. It's Venom Unbound by Kotobukiya. Crouched low like a viper poised to strike, Eddie Brock and the symbiote are in perfect sync, taunting their prey and patiently waiting to get in their deadly grasp. Venom is massively muscled, with an intricately sculpted alien physiology that shows how the symbiote can shift forms and make itself look imposing. Leaning forward on his right leg, the monster bends at the waist with its arms out to the sides and wicked clawed fingers open wide as it flings webs with the smashed concrete street flying around it. Venom wears his trademark smile, a huge skull-splitting grin exposing frightening teeth, while the creature's shockingly long tongue snakes out of its mouth and curls in the air. His black and bright white spider markings on his chest and back, squares on the back of his hands, and his enormous eyes. Meanwhile, Venom's creepy brownish teeth contrast nicely with its dark red, wet-looking tongue. Wow, they're really focused on the tongue there. Seems to be a selling point, this tongue.
Well, Venom's tongue, that's a trademark of the character. Man. But this character is wicked. It's huge,
crazy.
And it's all crazy and stuff.
It's 10 inches tall, so
that's nuts.
It's pretty
and
big.
It's crouched over, so you figure if he was standing up, it'd be 50 feet tall.
Probably, maybe even 60 feet.
Right?
Along with the size and the attention to detail, Ricky, comes a steep price tag
How
again.
Much?
$209.99.
Ouch. I mean, I'm not cheap at all, but even I wouldn't get this.
Yeah,
I'm cheap.
If you're a huge Venom fan, though, how awesome would this look?
That'd be way
on your desk, or
I'd be all like,
in a display case.
I'd be all like, bro, Venom's champ, bro.
Yeah, exactly. He's sick. It's definitely for collectors, a statue. And if you're a fan of Venom and got the money to spend, I don't see why not. It's pretty badass. And you know it's going to go up in value, too.
Yeah, that's true. Up next, we have a Han Solo Carbonite Piggy Bank. A Diamond Select release. No wonder Han Solo was worth so much to Boba Fett. He was full of Boba's loose change. Oh, God. Standing over 12 inches tall, the vinyl recreation of Han Solo, frozen in carbonate from the end of The Empire Strikes Back, features a coin slot and a freezing chamber-inspired base. Save up your bounties for a rainy day in one of our biggest Star Wars banks yet. Seems like a really random thing.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like there's a lot of space in there for the loose change.
It's like super thin.
Yeah.
Is it made of plastic or is it metal?
Oh, I think it would be plastic. Because it's only $24.99. Shipping in February 2013, by the way. So
finally.
Thank you, Diamond. But yeah, it's only $24.99. So it's going to be like, you remember those Walking Dead piggy banks we had in not too long ago? Same kind of material.
Okay.
I think it's the same manufacturer.
Those are pretty sturdy, though.
Yeah, it was all right. And a lot of detail went into them. Actually, if you look at them from far away, it looks like they're like a solid, statue. I am honestly surprised, Ricky, at how much they've been able to market products based on Han Solo in carbonite over the last few years. I mean, we've had Han Solo in carbonite ice trays. We've had Han Solo in carbonite statues. Yeah. Han Solo in carbonite doors in people's houses. Wow. If you can believe that. We've seen Han Solo in carbonite desks. Yeah. Like the desk is Han Solo in carbonite and then there's a pane of glass on top of it. Like, it just doesn't end.
It's kind of crazy, the marketing.
Yeah.
It's like Star Wars is like, you can do whatever you want.
Well, like, this is the thing. Do you think that when George Lucas wrote Empire Strikes Back and he wrote the part about Han getting frozen in carbonite, did he imagine like that sometime in the future somebody would be popping Han Solo and carbonite ice cubes into their mixed drink?
Well,
like,
I mean, George Lucas,
crazy.
He's a visionary, so I'd like to think that he can imagine this kind of stuff.
No, man, nobody can predict that kind of marketability.
Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it's getting pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, they need a new Han Solo and carbonite situation for these new Star Wars movies that are coming out. We need a Ricky in carbonite.
Yeah, or like a Tiger Ricky. Be like,
Tiger Ricky in carbonite.
Ooh,
there you go.
Get that done.
Tiger, they could totally introduce Tiger Ricky creatures into the Star Wars universe. All right, up next we've got the Batman Artifacts New 52 statue. Joining his fellow Leaguers in their impressive lineup, Batman stands at the ready, no doubt contemplating multiple scenarios in his head. Wayne's first appearance in the Artifacts Plus lineup captures his New 52 look by Jim Lee perfectly with his current subtly armored batsuit. The details on Batman are exceptional, from the intricate lines on the costume to the many tiny pouches on his utility belt, wicked bladed gauntlets, long flowing cape, and more. Kotobukiya's unique take on Batman features a metallic sheen to his gray costume that looks fantastic with the darker black of the cape, cowl, chest emblem, gloves, boots, air around him, and the universe. While, of course, the belt is in its traditional bright yellow. I just added in that other stuff. They're just like, let's rhyme off all the parts of Batman. All right, so this joins the other Justice League Kotobukiya Artifacts Plus statues.
Which one? Superman, Flash?
Yeah, we've talked about a bunch of them. I think there's Superman, Green Lantern, Flash, Aquaman, right, Batman, and I guess now they have...
now it's Batman.
Now it's Batman, and now we're going to have Wonder Woman, I guess, at some point, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah, so...
Where's the Cyborg?
Well, Cyborg as well. Or was there a Cyborg already? He might have been released. I'll have to go back and check. It looks amazing, though. It stands 8 inches tall. It has magnets in the boots to keep it from falling over. So,
nice.
Does
it have fluid movement when you move it?
No, it's a statue. It's a statue.
But why does it need magnets?
Because, man, you don't want it falling down.
But, like, why would it just, like, mold it to the ground?
What if, like, a kid runs by it or something? Or if there's an earthquake?
Well, they just mold it to the base.
No. What? You need to be able to take them off the base and be like, look at my Batman.
Why?
My Batman, everybody. And then put him back down on the base.
It doesn't move. I don't know.
Doesn't need to move.
Doesn't make any sense.
All the moves are up here.
Yeah? Is that your mutant powers? You can move the single Batman figure?
That's right. Just that one.
Just that one.
These statues are pretty awesome, though. They all look really great. I think they're gonna sell really well. But they have raised the price on this one. All the other ones were $39.99. This one's going to be $44.99.
So from now on, they're all 44.
Well, I think for this one and the last one they have left, maybe it'll be $44.99.
Lame.
And this ships in May 2013.
Even lamer.
Ricky, I'm giving you the honor of reading out the last one because I know it's something that's near and dear to your heart.
Very much. Batman Dark Knight Returns, a call to arms statue. A ride to remember. Mounted on a horse as black as the night he defends, the Cape Crusader rallies the troops in this new statue inspired by Frank Miller's legendary work, Batman, The Dark Knight Returns. This skillfully designed piece is as detailed as it is unique, so order now before it sells out. Measuring approximately 4.5 inches high and 12.5 inches wide and 10 inches deep, this hand-painted, cold-cast porcelain statue is packaged in a 4-colored box. This statue looks wicked.
Looks amazing.
He's on like a horse, and he's like, it's good.
That's a pretty crazy moment in the book, right?
It's a moment that you don't see very often.
Yeah.
Batman on a horse, you're like, that makes sense,
Yeah.
but you don't see it very often.
Yeah, he doesn't usually mount up on a horsemobile. Or a bat horse. To the bat horse!
But it was so good.
Yeah.
It's just,
So, like, essentially the equation goes like this. Batman plus old age plus horse
yeah,
equals awesome.
that's true. That's true.
Now-
But it also equals expensive.
Are you going to be buying this, Ricky?
Yeah. Yeah, man. How much is it?
It's $399.95.
Wow.
See, I thought you bet I was going to say 99,
Yeah, you got
but I
me.
just saved you 5 cents.
You saved me 4 cents, actually.
All right.
That is way too much. It's crazy. I'd probably spend on this if I was drunk. $200.
$200 you'd be willing to spend on it? Okay.
But $400, whoa, man.
Yeah, it's up there. We're just cheap guys, I think.
I think so.
Maybe we're the wrong people to be doing this show.
No, man. We're the good people.
Maybe we should start showing, like, should we start showing stuff that's like only
Yep.
up to $50 max?
Yo, Gabba, Gabba.
It's just like, this is the cool stuff. This is the stuff that we want to show you guys. Like the amazing stuff that your store probably wouldn't typically carry because of the price on it.
Yeah.
And, if it's something like this that you want, you are going to have to let your store know that you want it because like 95% of stores aren't just going to order in
That's true.
a Batman Dark Knight Return statue for
$1
$400 just on speculation that somebody might buy it.
Yeah, that's great.
So I don't know. Like maybe we should start showing stuff that's like $20 or $30.
Nah, this stuff's cool.
This stuff's cool.
Well, let us know in the comments if you want to see cheaper things they can actually afford.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll show those.
I know that this stuff is really cool to look at though, so I get excited about the prospect of somebody coming in saying that they want it. Be like, I hope somebody comes in and asks for it today. Then I can look at it for 5 minutes before it's sold.
That's right.
But
Well, you need a sugar mama, Kevin.
I do.
Yeah.
Taking applications right now.
Me too. Older the better.
That pretty much wraps it up for the collectibles portion of our previews review show for the month of February 2013 and beyond.
And wraps it up for the whole month.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
it. You'll have to join us next time when we talk about comic books coming into stores starting in March 2013. Ooh. That's going to be a good show. I know it. I can feel it in my heart, Ricky.
A bone.
So take care, everyone. Remember to check out previews in your local shop, and we'll see you all next time. Thanks, everyone.